Plaintiff Atara Smoots says when the defendant first wanted to date her, she wasn't interested because of his height. However, Atara eventually gave in and they started dating. But they broke up because the defendant constantly hung out on the streets with his friends. Atara is suing because she got a cell phone in her name for the defendant and he stopped paying the bill. Defendant Lamar Pratt says the reason he and Atara broke up is because she didn't like the fact that he went out and partied without her. Lamar admits that Atara got him a cell phone, but he claims she turned the service off on 7 different occasions.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Me and Lamar started dating in 2014. I knew him through school, high school, but when me and my friends started hanging out with him on the weekends, we became more close. Lamar liked me, but I wasn't interested in him because of his height. But once we started hanging out more, he started taking me out on dates, and eventually he had asked me to be his girlfriend. And I knew that I shouldn't have jumped in a relationship with him right then because I just got out of another relationship. And
how did it go with the two of you?
Well, in the first 3 months of relationship, I went back to my ex-boyfriend while in a relationship with Lamar, which I knew it was wrong. Lamar eventually found out about that relationship, and he flipped out and he started acting belligerent and called me out my name. But he wanted to continue the relationship, and he said he would forgive me. We continued the relationship, and when I would call him out about texts from girls, calls from girls, he would always go back to when I was with my ex and reference that back up. We continued the relationship. I tried to support him, continuing high school, building his credit. And as I grew older, I realized that Lamar was set in his ways and wanted to continue living the way he lived, but I wanted to grow and do
living the way he lives in terms of what?
Street.
Huh? What do you mean? He's a street hustler?
No, just like hanging out on the street with his homeboys.
Just hanging out, you're saying?
Yes, sir. Not continuing school. Going
to the club or on the corner when you say hanging out?
Like going to clubs with his homeboys, and he has a rapper friend, so he...
Basically partying without her.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
No, sir.
All right. Did you finish school? Or?
Yes, sir. I graduated, and I'm currently sworn into the Air Force.
Good. How about you? Did you finish school?
No, sir.
Oh, that's why she quit you.
No,
yeah, didn't you hear what she said? Said you weren't doing anything. You moving forward with somebody. You got somebody who's doing something?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
What you was doing?
That's what all women should do. If their man, all he want to do is hang out on the street, and you're trying to go to the military and enhance your career, build a career for yourself, and you got a guy who doesn't want to do anything, and you laying around, he's probably going to ask you to use your credit and then not pay it. That's what we're here for today.
Yes, sir.
So, young ladies, I hope this is a cautionary tale of being with a man who doesn't want to go anywhere and doesn't even want to finish high school. What do you have to say, sir? You want to give me some background?
Yes, sir. Me and Atara, we got together. I bet my friend that I could date her. I won the bet. I mean, it was the best bet, though.
Did you bet she was going to quit you because she felt you were, that you were not up to her standards? You didn't bet that part?
No, sir.
Okay, I would have made that bet. That's my bet. That would have been my bet. Go ahead.
No, sir, but it was the best bet I ever made. Look at her, though. She gorgeous.
I know, and you lost it because you didn't want to go to school.
Nah, that's not really why.
Well, that is why. She said you ain't making no progress in life.
That girl crazy.
No, she not. You crazy. If you think you're going to keep her and you don't even have a high school diploma, and this girl got a diploma talking about career, you crazy if you think somebody's going to stay with you. Please. Leave. I say, go on out there and hang out on the street. Okay, yeah, my man on his business. You and your buddies, y'all go ahead, rap, whatever you do. What you say, you rap? Okay, rap. Yeah, that's what she gonna do to you. And the other guy, her boyfriend, you know what he gonna do? You know, he's gonna say, hey, young man, let's stop calling around my girlfriend, man. Hey, let me take a few dollars. I'm doing well. Now we're doing well. Here, go get you some tennis shoes or some Jordans or whatever it is y'all do. A jersey, you want a jersey? You want a basketball jersey? The rest of y'all walk around in? How about video games for you? Go sit in the basement at your grandmama's and play you some videos and wear your jerseys and kick up your Michael Jordans. You'll be just right. Go raid the refrigerator when you get hungry, smoke your weed all day. When you go for your job, you got weed in your system. Do all of that and you'll be fine, all right? They won't have to worry about you. Any man who wants your woman, he'll have to worry.
Why not?
I just described why. Nobody wants you like that. Read my lips. No woman of quality will have you.
But she acting like I'm not. I was beneficial to her, dude. She act like I ain't helped out a lot. I was a biggest supporter.
He doesn't get it. You'll get it when you get that video game and that jersey and she gone. Go ahead, ma'am. How does he owe you for this?
In January of this year, Lamar needed a phone, and me having good credit, he asked me to get a phone. Mama always taught me, never put your name down for nobody, and I regret that, and I apologize, Mama. But I did it anyway, and he promised me that he would make payments on it. But in March of this year, we broke up, and I also moved out of town. And I guess he took that as, oh, she's not here, I can get away with not paying it on time.
Yeah, you lying.
So in August, he stopped paying on the bill, and it started occurring charges of past due.
Sir?
All right, see, first of all, I was giving her the money to go pay the phone bill. She didn't want to come get the money no more, told me to go pay it myself.
No.
So I went to pay the cell phone bill myself now, and then I will pay the cell phone bill either a month or two early, or however. She threatened me that she'd cut the phone off if I ain't paid 3 days before the bill is due.
Did she cut it off?
5, 6, 7 times.
That's a lot, Lamar.
Because I didn't pay it 3 days before the bill is due.
Lamar.
Did you? Is that true?
No, sir.
You never text me that till I have to pay the phone bill 3 days.
So, because, sorry, what's
before
the
phone bill?
relevance? What's the relevance? What are you trying to tell me now? She threatened and she did cut it off. So now
I stopped paying the bill. Like,
you stopped paying the bill?
Why I wouldn't keep paying the bill if she's going to keep cutting it off?
Would you keep using the phone?
I stopped using the phone then. Like,
And you had it turned off?
She had it turned off. She'll call Sprint and have it
Why
suspended
didn't
or
you
whatever.
have it turned off if you weren't going to pay
It's
for
in
it
her,
anymore?
No, I was going to pay for it, but
Okay, you were going to pay for it? All right, well, this is the easy case. Still pay for it. What changed your mind?
no.
Judgment for the plaintiff. He said he was going to pay for it. He used the phone. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I'm just happy it's over with. That's all.
They don't want to see me winning at all.